So in today's video, we're going to be talking about savings accounts. Now, I just want to quickly clarify what I mean by a savings account, just so we're clear. So I mean basically a bank account that you can deposit and withdraw money from freely, so there's no withdrawal penalties or anything like that, or notice periods, and something that pays an above average interest rate, and something that has no fees. So the fees don't eat into your interest and they don't eat into your actual principal amount that you've deposited. So that means I won't be covering notice saver accounts, so you lock your money in for a certain amount of time, and if you want to withdraw, you give the bank some notice, and then after the notice period you get your money back. This won't include Christmas savers, so a lot of credit unions, for example, offer a Christmas saver bank account that you can deposit money into and then withdraw at the end of the year when it comes to Christmas time. I consider that as an investment essentially, so I won't be covering that. And also, like I've said, any savings account with withdrawal fees. So for example, the New Zealand Credit Union in Auckland has an account called the Success Saver, and if you want to withdraw money from that, it's a $3 fee. So that may well essentially wipe out any interest you may be earning, even if it is a higher interest rate. And the final thing is I won't be covering term deposits. So with all of that said, today I'm going to be telling you about the top 4 savings accounts you can get right now in New Zealand. Coming in at number 4 is the Harlequin Bank U-Choose account. Now this one is a common bank account that I talk about, and it's one of my favorite bank accounts, and that's because it actually works as a normal transactional bank account as well as being a high paying savings account. So it pays 0.5% interest up to $100,000, only one per customer, but you can also attach that unlimited direct call accounts, and you can create them instantly online once you have your U-Choose bank account set up, and those have no limit and they pay the same interest. So yeah, so that's the first one. Alright, coming in at number 3 is the First Credit Union online savings account, and they pay a whopping 0.75% interest. So this is really good. This is a no strings attached savings account, so there's no minimum deposits or withdrawal fees or anything, and so there's only one per customer for that, and it has no maximum balance, so you can put as much money in as you want in there, and that'll be 0.75% interest will be paid on the full dollar amount. And my recommendation for this would be to use it for any sort of lump sums that isn't going to be increasing over time. So that's like emergency funds or any other savings you want to keep separate from your general savings. Alright, coming in at number 2 is the Ribobank Premium Saver. So this pays a 1% interest rate, but the only thing is that you have to increase your bank balance by $50 every month, so it has to be $50 higher than the previous month, otherwise you earn the base rate of 0.3%. So that's actually lower than the Heartland Bank account, so you want to make sure that you're if you're using this account, that you definitely increase that balance by $50 a month, and that is all the way up to $100,000, and it's only one per customer once again. Alright, coming in at number 1 is from the Cooperative Bank, their dollars and cents or DOSH account. So this is basically the highest interest paying bank account in New Zealand you can get right now. It is a 2% interest rate, which is phenomenal. There's 2 really big caveats with this bank account, or 2 really big strings or catches. You have to be either under 18, so a kid or a teenager, or you have to be a full-time student. Luckily, I'm a full-time student, so I do qualify for this account. But if you have kids or you're a teenager, you can also apply for this account, and you get 2% interest all the way up to $4,000. So if you have less than $4,000 of savings, you can put the full amount in there and you get 2% on that full amount. But then for every dollar above $4,000, you'll only be paid 0.1% interest. So my recommendation, and this is what I'm doing, is above the $4,000 amount, so any interest payments that you get from this account, you can just automatic payment that out of that account and into another higher interest savings account, such as the Premium Saver. So yeah, that's my recommendation for that. So just to wrap up, the ideal bank account structure, it actually includes 5 bank accounts. So the first bank account is, I didn't really mention it, is your everyday bank account. And this will be one with a free debit card, so you don't want to be paying any annual fee or anything for that. So check out my other video about everyday bank accounts to find a free debit card linked account. The second bank account that you absolutely must have is the Heartland You Choose account. So even though it's not the highest interest paying bank account, it does allow you the option to do automatic payments, direct debits, purchases using an FPOS card, so you can do all your normal banking functions using that, and so that's the second bank account. Third bank account that everyone absolutely should go out and get is the Cooperative Bank account, which is the dollars and cents or the DOSH account. So bank account number 4 is the First Credit Union online savings account. So you want to be taking advantage of the no strings attached 0.75% interest, and this is where your first savings should be, which is your fixed size emergency fund. And then your 5th bank account, this is the bank account once you've paid off your debt, you've got your emergency fund, and you've got your Heartland You Choose and your everyday banking set up. You want to have the Rabo Premium Saver, so this will allow you to just every month a minimum $50 just to slowly increase your savings. Alright guys, hopefully that video was helpful to you. If there's anything that I've missed, anything that I've got wrong, please comment down below and let me know, and I'll update this video. But otherwise, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.